Thank you, Dave. All right, thanks for coming, everybody. This is great. And all of my dear friends. Welcome. Okay. So a little bit about me. I'm, for those that you don't know me, I'm 5'5", as you can see. Yes, I had to prompt the women into cheering because they don't. It sucks. I'm also single, and I'm out there dating. I'm meeting new girls, and hopefully, eventually, that's going to lead to a first kiss. But the weird thing about a first kiss is when you lean in, there's really no guarantee that the girl's going to lean back. She might pull away if she doesn't want to kiss you. And when you're a short guy and she's tall, you actually have to lean up. If she doesn't have to pull away, she can just stand there. Kind of like a bouncer. Not getting in tonight, buddy. So that sucks. Sometimes I'm not sure if the girl's too tall for me, and if you're ever not sure, there is a test that you can do. Hold the girl's hand, and if you have to bend your elbow, she is too tall for you. You're going to look like mommy's taking big boy out for ice cream. And that sucks. Oh, God, I'm getting ready to start a new job, and that means I'm going to be meeting a whole bunch of new guys, and it never fails. When I meet, like, new guys, one of them's always going to come up and go, "Hey, big guy." That's funny because I'm not big. That's great. I'm going to call you smart guy. How about that? You're original guy. There you go. Thanks. Asshole. I'm originally from Salt Lake City, which is very cool. It's very unique to be from Salt Lake City when you're in New York City. Most people have never been there. And so I'm like the expert advisor. When people go there, like I had a friend call me from Salt Lake City recently. She was visiting. She said, "Brian, what should I do? I've got a couple days to kill." And, I said, "Oh, okay. You're in Salt Lake City now, downtown. All right, yeah, shit, no problem. I know what you do. Take 5th South onto I-15, and then take I-15 southbound, and just like follow the signs to Las Vegas." It's the best thing to do in Salt Lake. Used to play in a rock band, Salt Lake City. That was cool. A former rock star. Yeah. I said that the other night, and somebody like burst out laughing. Glad it's fucking hilarious that I could be in a band. Thank you for that. But yeah, I was in a band. We played for like 8 years with the same guys. It was awesome. And when you join a band, it's like you're inspired. You want to do something great, like your heroes. For me, it was like, oh, I want to do something great like the Beatles and like Radiohead. And at the time, there was all these shitty bands on the radio, like fucking Creed and Sting. And we're like, you know what? We're going to do something great and something real. And we did. We did all right. We got some radio play. We started to actually get people showing up. And I remember a guy coming up to me and going, "Wow, your band inspires me." And I'm like, "We did it. That's it." And he goes, "Yeah, you guys are fucking great, just like Creed and Sting." Fuck! God damn. We had a lot of fans that didn't get it. So we had one guy that came up to me and goes, "Wow, you guys are so good. Are you a Christian band?" Well, let's see. 3 of us are agnostic, and 1 of us had sex with a cantaloupe. So that's actually true. Apparently, if you run warm water through it, it comes up to body temperature. I never know. Kind of gross. Speaking of sex and relationships, my roommate has a new girlfriend, and I've never even talked to her. But I can hear her voice in the other room sometimes. And I like to imagine that the first conversation we have, she will only say the things I'm used to hearing from her. So I'll say something like, "Yeah, Mike tells me you guys like to check out a lot of new restaurants." And she'd probably say, "Oh, yeah, that's cool. There's a really great place, there's a Cuban place on 9th Street you should check out." Oh. That's my favorite word she uses. It never fails. She likes to say, nasally. So, I don't know what it means. You have to ask her. It's kind of weird. There's a chewable birth control pill on the market. I don't know if you guys heard about that. A new chewable birth control pill, which I'm not really sure who that's for, because the other chewable pills are like children's chewable Tylenol, Flintstones chewable vitamins, and now chewable birth control. Okay, drug companies, I see what you're trying to do here, but I'm going to side with the Christian right and say that 6-year-olds should practice abstinence. I know it's old-fashioned, and you know what? I'm going to keep my eye on the candy stores. If I see a Pez dispenser shaped like a uterus, writing a letter or something. I think that's cool. Yeah. Let's see. So as I mentioned, I'm not very religious, and when I grew up, people in my family were religious, and they kind of wanted me to be that. And I remember, sometimes my grandma would say to me, "Brian, what happened? When you were little, we taught you to believe that Jesus was your Savior." I said, "Yeah, Grandma." And when I was little, you also taught me that earwax was made of memories. So came a time I started to doubt you. I don't know. But when I was little, I wasn't interested in Jesus. I was into like Star Wars. I had lightsabers and Yoda, and you're trying to sell me a guy that walks on water. It doesn't compare. Like I think if you're gonna get little kids to be interested in Jesus, excuse me, you gotta tell me about it. You gotta update Jesus. I mean, come on, you gotta make him a Jedi. Because I mean, Jedi Jesus could use Jedi mind tricks. That's something kids get in. Like, if regular Jesus comes up to me and says I'm the Son of God, I'm gonna laugh because that's fucking ridiculous, right? But Jedi Jesus can use Jedi mind tricks, like the brainwashing hand wave. And he could say, "I'm the Son of God, and my mother was a virgin." And I would believe that. I have to believe. They could convince Darwin with that. Darwin fucking hated Jesus. So, one more thing I wanted to tell you, something I've been doing a lot of soul searching lately, like trying to really understand like how I got to be who I am today, like the genesis of my personality and how I communicate with people and relationships, and I'll start to kind of get down to the core of who I am, and I'll clear away all the lies and negativity and bullshit, and I'll have one pure moment where anything is possible and my mind is clear. And I've actually been there a few times, and about 3 out of 4 times, right in that moment of clarity, the theme song from Reading Rainbow pops into my head. Which, if you don't know that song, it's Butterfly in the Sky, I Could Fly Twice as High. Take a look, it's in a book, a Reading Rainbow. So, when my mind is clear, I'm inspired by a song that was written for 4th graders about writing book reports. There you have it. Now you know me. Thanks for listening, you guys. I appreciate it.